Welcome back to my channel. This is Adi, and today we have a slightly different setting and the whole video you'll understand. So if you've been watching, if you're one of the 200 something subscribers, first of all, I am so grateful for you guys. I have no idea how the audio is going to turn out. If you can listen, don't listen too carefully, but if you can hear the exhaust is running, and there's no way I'm going to turn that off. This is the washroom. So I'm going to dye my hair, and I did not want to just bring on my study or my dining table and ruin it. And I'm Indian. That doesn't go down well in Indian families if you're drawing things. So I'm going to dye my hair black. And this is the box dye that I'm going to be using, Garnier. I've used Garnier before, and I know what you're thinking. Your hair is black. Why are you going to dye it black? Well, my hair is not black, okay? I feel stupid even saying that, because in this lighting, it looks very black, like exactly the black that I'm going for, but it's not. I'm going to insert a clip where you can see exactly when my hair is not black anymore. So like you saw, my hair is kind of growing out, and yes, I do naturally have black hair, Indian, like I said, so it's growing out to be black, and the rest of it says a long story. It's a lot of things. You know what? I'll talk to you guys more while I am doing this, so that we can all save some time, right? So before I get to the whole story of my dyeing, let's get into this whole dyeing process. I'm going to use the black Noir. That's the shade of it's a shade number 1 from Garnier Color Naturals Creme, and I already have black hair, but we don't know if it's the same shade of black. We'll find out. So I'm just going to also do my roots just to be careful. I have this bowl right here. Yes, this is my family hair dye bowl, and I come from a family that's been dyeing for so many years. That didn't sound right. I meant dyeing their hair for so many years. So I'm going to be using this bowl. I will be using my hands, and luckily there are some really basic plastic gloves in here. Right. Hi, I changed. Just get a really old t-shirt that you hate. If your ex has left a jersey in your house, this is the perfect time to make use of it. Or you could just use a shirt of someone you hate anyway. In my case, I'm using my own old t-shirt. So, I've got my gloves on, and that is because I have the color and the developer in here, and I have to mix them. I have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm not trying to look like a mold. I'm not a bread. So I'm gonna put this on the side of my page. Yeah, this is also me committing to healthy hair, because hopefully I will not color my hair again. Now, if you are absolutely new to me, like you're not a friend from school or someone from college and doesn't really know me otherwise, my name is Aditya, so I say Adi because it's easier, and because I've been working with a lot of non-Indians long enough to know that my name, I'd rather have you call me Adi than butcher Aditya. So you can just call me Adi, and I'm 24. Married, happily married, which is also a disclaimer that this topic that I'm talking about has nothing to do with my current situation. Obviously, it does, kind of, like I am still that person, but it's not relevant to the relationship, so it's not about that. Oh my god, okay, okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. Oh. So uneven now. Already. I forgot to put Vaseline for freaking years. Damn it. Great. That's the one thing you're supposed to protect. Okay, the situation is under control. I am back. We are going to continue coloring. Oh my god. I have this tripod placed on the washing machine. Kind of stained it. It's white. But I tried wiping it and it's going. Let's get into today's video, and that is about insecurities. Number one, you are insecure. Insecurity could come from projection. Now, it could be from someone else projecting on you. So this could be someone that you really care about, or someone who matters, or someone in a bigger position than yours. So when people who we look up to talk against us, we kind of listen, right? We kind of like, why did he think like that about me? Is that true? Do I come off like that? Oh my god, someone's so powerful, someone's so cool, thinks about me that way, right? So, yeah. What we don't understand is sometimes they're projecting on us. So maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe you did something that they could never, right? So like, someone might call you out for being too much on social media, like you're just sharing too much. You do everything for social media. I get that a lot. There's nothing wrong with wanting attention. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong. The only thing wrong is what do you do with all that attention? That's the only part where it goes wrong. It's just like money. Nothing wrong with making a lot of money. What do you do with all that money? Are you hurting people? Are you offending people? Or are you just trying to do something good? So if I have a lot of attention, like I may have your attention right now, and am I sharing something worth your time? So yeah, I like attention. Now this person could be successful and they're looking down on you. Like they could be your favorite YouTuber and they've just talked shit about, you met them at a fan fest and they talk shit about you. You're just an asshole, first of all. And second of all, if there's someone you know and then, you followed their path, they were kind of your mentor, and then they said that, chances are you've probably done something that they've been aspiring for a long time. You could have an amazing personality. Your videos are genuinely fun or something like that. So I'm just giving you one example of if someone said you were too much on Instagram, right? So they could be projecting. Whoa, sorry. Okay. Another thing, you could be projecting on them. Now, sometimes, oh my god, this is. I'm back. Okay, I'm back with a bunch of baby wipes and let's hope this works, or else guess who's wearing turtlenecks for a week? This girl. So yeah, back to my topic. Oh gosh. So we were talking projection. Now, so my second point lies in, you are misreading what they've said or done because you're projecting. Yeah, it could work both ways, right? So someone could be projecting on you, you are just as capable of projecting on them. Now, if you clicked on this video and if insecurities is the title that attracted you, meaning you already know you're dealing with them. I did not promise anything like, oh, let's deal with insecurities. I'm gonna let you know how you can redirect your insecurities, because there's no way you can deal as in just get done deal with it. Like, there's no pill you can pop and get rid of insecurity. Trust me, if there was, there was. So, I'm putting one every night. So, gosh. What I'm going to be telling you is just making you think about where this could be coming from, and then we could together redirect it. I mean, something that really bothers you from like your day to day. Like, you're talking to your boss, all you can think about is like, oh my god, he can see right through me, like I'm incapable. He can see right through me. Like every time you talk to someone and you feel like they can see right through you, whatever that issue is. So for me, it's like every time I talk to someone I really want to spend a lot of time with, and I feel like I'm taking too much of their time and I'm not worth it. So that much, because I just felt I was unworthy of other people's time and attention. And this only made me want that more. When you don't get something is when you want it even more. Yes, and every time someone would say something like, I need some time, or like, oh, I'm busy, I will talk to you later, and then they don't call back. Instead of just thinking that maybe they're having a busy regular, we're all busy. Like, you're busy, stuck with something. Instead of just thinking that, when I thought about, oh, it's probably me, you're projecting yourself on the situation. That's just you speaking. They didn't mean it. They didn't think of it that way. So that's number 2. Number 3, insecurity, kind of ties with number 1, is where I said that someone you look up to is projecting on you. You look up to too many people too many times for too long. Could be number 3. The reason why you feel you have too many insecurities to count is because you continuously have too many people you put above yourself. It could be a friend who you think achieved too much more than you did, or for your same age has done more than you have. You're putting someone else above you. So you undermine yourself too much, sister, brother, whoever you are. You undermine yourself too much, and you have too many people you're putting above yourself. It could be a sibling, a cousin, a friend, or you have all of them. So that's what happens. When somehow you just, this toxic relationships, like somehow just can't stop giving, but you don't know why. It's because you always goddamn put everybody else above yourself. So stop doing that. Right now, make a damn list of all the people you think, my list is gonna be long, but like all the people you think deserve better than you. And then yourself why you don't deserve anything. Why do you think like that? You deserve exactly the things that you think that they deserve more than you. And the 4th point kind of ties to the 3rd one. This is all derived from what I've been doing, right? 4th point kind of ties to the 3rd point, and that is putting others above yourself also means you take all your time, all your energy and invest it in them instead of investing it in yourself. You lose your hobbies when you do this. It's my problem. You could be someone who's creative, someone who sings, dances, writes, reads a lot, likes to vlog, edit, act, TikTok even. But you focus so much on this one person that you just wait for them to feel time. And you stop being yourself. I did that for a long time. I was in a very toxic space for 2 years, and for 2 years I actually write. It's difficult for me to get back to it now. I've kind of lost touch. I might write something really stupid, but I stopped writing completely. I paint because I'm depressed. So yeah, I was always that kid. Even in school, I used to remember I feel bad, and my poetry writing began from school. So I was this introverted kid who had one friend, and when the one friend didn't talk to me, I would not think like, I can actually come talk to my parents about it. My sister, I have a younger sister, I could talk to her about it. No, I just got there, I just pulled out a notebook and write about it. I literally have a poem which says, everybody hates me, it's my life, or something like that. Like, it's my fate, all my fate, everybody hates me. I literally have a poem which says that, and that's where my mind was. And not much had changed even when I turned 20, 21, 22. Not much had changed. I just assumed everybody hates me, right? And yeah, I am now slowly doing things that I like again. Like I said, I've been recently married, so I've known my husband for years now. One of the things that he always urged on was space. I'm still working on it because it's difficult to unlearn these things that you know for 20 years. In my case, which I would now tell you, is that you need, the reason I'm stating these in pointers is so that you can easily try to look at it for yourself. You need to seek help. You need to talk to someone. So in my case, it's my sister that I talk to. So she's, we don't have too much of an age gap between us. She's 22, I'm 24. So we are going through the same phase of life, so to speak. She's seen me go through through school, have that one friend. So when we grew up, we are pretty self-aware, me and my sister. Like, we look at ourselves a lot, we analyze psychology, behavior, all of that a lot. So she knows what kind of personality development issues I went through and all of that, and until now. So obviously, she wants to make sure that I do good. So she's my space my safe space. Everybody needs a safe space. Now, I'm not going to assume that you do have one best friend, or you do have a sister who's super understanding, or your mother or your father are super wise and they just super wise, not super wise, and they just listen to you and give you like the right words, like Morgan Freeman or something, like, you know, just sound like God. I'm not gonna assume that. Maybe you don't have someone like that in your life, and you know what helps? You make an effort. Go to YouTube, okay? Click on videos like how to deal with insecurities. Listen to people, because videos like this, like right now, I gave you little snippets of my own life. It helps to know that you're not alone, right? You're not dealing with this on your own. It's not only you who feel that way. So if you can think, oh, she felt that way. I mean, oh, she's on YouTube. She has this many followers. She's pretty, but she felt that way. So it's a pretty normal thing to feel about, right? It just helps. The first thing to sort any kind of issue is to acknowledge that there is an issue. So when you acknowledge that you do deal with insecurities and issues like that, you can start talking about it, either to yourself or to someone else. If you're not so much of a journaling kind of a person, you can just watch videos and work on it yourself. Like, you know, okay, I caught myself feeling like I'm projecting on this person. Oh, I know this person way too long, and I know that this sentence that they just said actually rings a bell. This sounds straight up like, oh yeah, they're not feeling good about themselves right now. So when you are aware about the ways of these insecurities creep into your life, you might be able to catch yourself before you actually go all the way to feeling the insecurity. No. So this brings me to the last point, which is point number 5. Take care of yourself. Now, being in an insecure relationship, or a relationship insecurities, or friendships, or toxic relationships and stuff like that, once you have trained your brain to spot insecurities, is it difficult to take me seriously with my head like this and my eyebrows so dark? I hope not. You owe yourself that time. So it's kind of a practice for me now, that I'm worthy of time and space. You are worthy of time and space. So invest that time. So maybe for you, you don't want to go to the gym. Okay, take 1 hour out. And I'm not talking about binge watching Netflix. That kind of shit is not mindful. You're just watching, right? I mean, that could be therapeutic for some people, but are you conscious that you have literally taken 3 hours for yourself? At the end of it, how do you feel? If you feel sluggish and stupid, like you wasted time, that means you didn't really focus on the 3 hours. It was a waste, right? It just went by without you realizing that you actually put 3 hours into your own relaxation. So maybe try to think of it that way, right? You can take 1 hour to like just paint, 1 hour to watch this one movie that nobody's willing to watch with you, but like it's a documentary or something that you've been passionate about. Just do it. 1 hour to do go to a salon on your own, go to a movie theater on your own. Do things on your own. Don't wait for others to like come pick you up in a chariot or something. Take care of yourself. And this could mean anything. This could mean actively taking physical space, mental space from now, bonus game, we all love free stuff, oh my god, free advice. Bullshit. Drink a lot of water. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna, yeah, I actually took, I mean, the sentence is framed from the Facebook meme that we all see. Drink a lot of water, it keeps you peeing and you have no time for shit. And I'm not Jay Shetty, so I'm gonna tell it that I saw it on Facebook. I did not like make it up, I'm not that smart, okay? I'm bummed about it still, okay? I don't care if he keeps deleting all my comments. You need to talk about this, okay? Okay? Too many people are looking up to you. My sister is heartbroken over there, right? You need to talk about this. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted. But yeah, I didn't realize that I had developed this habit. When I get anxious, my throat kind of dries off. I don't know if maybe it happens to you or no. But like when I get anxious, I can feel my heart beating too fast. I feel like I'm getting choked. And so when I'm stressed, I get anxious and this happens. I tend to drink water. And this kind of became a habit. Even when now I'm not anxious anymore, I'm just like, I don't know, that was some sort of soothing thing that I was doing. I pee a lot. Imagine being in this flow of talking and aggression and anger, and then someone's like, I want to pee. I used to be like in office and like stressed. Oh my god, like my mind is not at the work right now, something that's bothering me from home. I want to pee. What the hell? So now I have to leave, actively get up from my space, walk over to the washroom, go in, and I'm distracted by all the lights and the sink. Oh, it's beautiful. And the mirror and checking myself out. And I'm like, oh, peeing. And then I come back and I'm just like, forgot about it. I've forgotten about it. Right? Until I see the stupid text pop up. But I've forgotten about it. So drink water. It literally does. That's all the points that I had for you guys. Okay? So I'm going to show you guys how this thing turned out because that's what you all came for, right? Who cares about what I want to say about insecurities? I'll come back to you. Ta-da! This is the end result and I'm guessing some of you clicked for this to see how black can her hair actually get. I low-key look like Loki. This, I think it's pretty obvious that my hair color is now very dark. I'm going to get in here and maybe you can see better. Okay, so I can definitely, it's very black, it matches my shirt. I like it. I feel like it makes my face look more bright and it draws attention to my face, which I like, and it kind of just slims down my whole face, and I think this was a success. So let me know what you guys thought, and thank you so much for sitting through my rant. And if you guys like these kind of videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm planning to loosen out the format of my video and be more chill. So until I see you next week, bye.